So a transistor is a kind of an electronic switch that can be used to turn on off a circuit. Okay, so this is a transistor. There is emitter, there is a collector, so there is a base. When you apply a voltage to the base, there is a you apply for a larger current to flow here from emitter to collector. Whereas if you don't apply anything, it's flowing in this direction to the base. So this is how it works. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take the V out from our voltage divider and give it to the base, and then maybe place an LED circuitry here. So the LED will get triggered uh, when the base is triggered by the V out. So instead of us pressing a switch here, we're going to use a sensor to trigger this. That's what we're going to do. Now there are two types of transistors. Okay, the transistor has three pins: the base, emitter, and collector. The emitter is the negative terminal, the collector is the positive terminal, the base is where you give the input to the transistor. So on receiving an input, the transistor can either turn on a switch circuit or turn off a circuit. Depending upon whether it turns on or off, it's called a NPN or a PNP transistor. There are two types of transistors. So what we are using 2N2222A is called a NPN transistor. So this is going to turn a circuit on when we trigger the base. Now let's go to the circuit. So here's a schematic. This is called a schematic. Now there are a lot of what to say, or a circuit diagram. A circuit diagram is simpler to understand. This is a circuit diagram on how a circuit has to be constructed. So this is very common way of documenting circuits and sharing circuits. So there is a plus 5 volt here, ground here. So there is a LED which is being connected. The positive of the LED is being connected to the plus 5 volt. The negative is connected here. From the negative, we take a line and it goes to the collector of the transistor. This is here is a transistor, and from the emitter of the transistor we connect to ground, and then from the positive we connect LDR. The other end of the LDR is connected to a 10K trim pot. This here is a trim pot. So one end of a trim pot, one of these two legs of a trim pot, the other leg is connected to the ground. The middle of the trim pot is the output of the voltage divider, which we are through a resistor. This is a resistor. We are using it to trigger the base of the transistor. Now, if you look at it, from the previous circuit, there's a slight difference in the voltage divider circuit which we have here. So the difference we have is in the previous circuit, a V out was coming out of here between two resistors. In this case, we are using a variable resistor because we want to adjust the sensitivity of this whole circuit in accordance with the LDR. Because we don't know what is the resistance of a LDR, if we have a variable resistor here, this whole resistance, the resistance of the LDR and the top resistance part, meaning which the resistance between one leg and the middle, will be considered as R1, and the resistance between the other leg and the middle of the trim pot will be considered as R2, and this will be the output voltage produced here. So a trim pot is a variable resistor. We have talked a lot about the trim pot. This is how it looks. You can use a screwdriver at the top here and adjust the resistance of the trim pot. Let's see how to construct the circuitry now. So we have removed the push button circuitry and the LDR circuitry, and we've kept the power regulated voltage regulator part of this circuitry as such. So we need a transistor, a resistor to drive the transistor to the base of the transistor, a LED, LDR, and a trim pot. So first we place the LDR. We're going to construct the voltage divider first. So we place the LDR. So from the positive 5 volt, we are placing it to one of these columns. In the same column, we are placing the potentiometer, the trim pot, such that one leg, the two leg side of the trim pot is here. The one leg output of the trim pot is on the top side. So one of the two legs is aligned with or is on the same column as that of the LDR. That is how we have placed this. You can see here, it's a bit clear. Now the other leg, the output, give it to the first pin of the 2N2222. Here you can see this is one pin, this is one leg of the trim pot, this is the other leg of the trim pot. So the other leg is here, it is slightly bent from this angle, this is the other leg. So in the same line we are plugging in the transistor, because this we are going to ground it. So you can see this is how it looks. Then from the output of the trim pot, the voltage divider, take a resistor and give it to the base of the transistor, which is the second pin. So I think this is clear. Now from the third pin of the transistor, place a LED, okay, such that the positive of the LED is going into the 5-volt supply and the negative of the LED is on the third pin of the transistor. So the first pin of the transistor is aligned to one of the pins of the trim pot. The second pin, the base of the transistor, is getting an input from the output of the trim pot. The third pin of the transistor is going to the LED, the circuit. Now we need to connect the ground line. So here we're taking the common line for the trim pot on the first pin of the transistor and connecting it to the negative at the bottom. So you can see our circuit here. Now initially by default the LED is on. We don't want this to be the case, so we will adjust the trim pot using a screwdriver, you can see here, till the LED goes off. Now when we shine light on top of the LDR, the LED will light up, because right now by default when we have turned it off, it means that the LDR is dark and there's not enough current going through the voltage divider. Now if we reduce the resistance of this, then there will be more current going out of the voltage divider to trigger the transistor. So let's see how that works. I'll just change the pointer. You can see now when we shine light on the LDR, like you can see light on the LDR and the LED turns on. So this is our first sensor.